How do you pronounce his name?
Barbecue.
It looks.
That's what his mama call him. I'm gonna call him barbecue. That's what they call him. But
Jimmy
ex
Barbecue
cop,
Chérizier. Yeah.
ex cop, who said, "Fuck
Yeah.
that. I'm Breaking Bad now." The prime minister just stepped down today,
Mhm.
so he got what he wanted, and and then he also got the Marines are only protecting the embassy, the U.S. embassy there, but I'm sure they itching to get busy down there, man. And Mr. Barbecue lucky that the last commander in chief isn't in office because that place would have got nuked as soon as that shit popped off or whatever. Like, say what now? Oh yeah, two birds and one stone.
Mm-hmm.
Two birds and one stone. We can handle this
Hey,
immediately.
man, I tend to disagree, man. It's political instability that our government uses to take advantage of a country's
Mm,
resources.
I got you.
So,
Absolutely.
I got you.
and I think this is the reason why we're seeing like U.S. fighting rifles in the hands of like regular everyday citizens down there.
So let me ask you a question, Cuddy. Though, I agree with you 100%. What's that book, The Hitman's?
Yeah, autobiography of a
Yeah,
economic hitman.
of an economic hitman. Where they broke that
Yeah.
whole shit down, and you know how it happened in the Middle East. So my thing is this, man. Do you think that he's? Do you think that he's the patsy, or the guy that stepped down was the patsy?
I think the guy who stepped down is the patsy. Like if you listen to the people's reaction, like the interviews of people on the street, they
Mhm.
brought up how the Clintons were taking advantage of their country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's one of the things that you hear, and you also hear that like this dude ain't no fucking cannibal.
There you go.
You
Now,
know, this dude he's feeding his people. You know, like he's on the side of the everyday cat.
okay.
Uh,
Now,
His ancestors got his back. Like they fought themselves out of slavery, Haitians.
now, let
mhm.
me ask you. Let me ask you this, because see, the reason I'm saying is because another brother he put up a story, and I didn't mean to cut you off. 3 p.m. Kiki.
No, I cut you off. I apologize.
No, you didn't. No. Me and you gonna have a conversation after this, because I don't ever want you to feel uncomfortable due to me. You family, listen. But there's a guy that did another show, and he's talking about this very thing. Like, is he the bad guy? And see, I never was able. I wasn't able to, because that's what I want to hear from what the people. I want to hear what the people got to say. Because again, in Confessions of an Economic Hitman, they talked about, like, I think it was Saudi Arabia, one of those places in the Middle East. The guy that was in charge before them used to look out for the people. Once America installed their dude, they used a cat by the name of Kermit Roosevelt to do it. Him and this old lady was in there drowning people out, fucking them over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's funny that they say the Clintons, because Hillary, I think somebody just did a report where she was talking about we should have put a person in place, in power. We should have put our own person in power over there. Then Eric Prince just came out talking about, America needs to put their colonial hat back on for these countries that can't govern themselves. We need to go over there and do it for them. So
Well, we do. That's exactly the plant. That's what they
right.
do. And I guess they moving guys around over there because remember the president just got assassinated. Remember, and then the wife just got arrested for being complicit in that shit because they busted in, shot him in the bed, killed him, but left the wife alone. And
Wow.
now what's it
This
called?
was where?
In Haiti.
Oh shit.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
the
just
Haiti PM just got killed. This is like the interim dude that's in there now. That's why it's so easy for his ass to step down. They
Right.
just filed charges on the wife. They
Right.
doubled back and was like, hold on, time out. They came in, kicked in the door, bypassed your security, shot up the bed, and only the president died. The PM died, not you. Okay, and then
Right.
they due diligence and they figured out like the wife was pretty much like, you know,
You ain't gotta do it like that. I
I'll
should do it
leave the
again,
door
bro.
open.
I should
Nah,
do
I
it,
ain't
bro.
doing that shit.
No, do it one more time for me.
No, I'm not
No, come on,
doing
man.
that
Do it
shit
for
on
the
that.
do it for
Nah,
Miss Kiki.
we
Miss
live.
Kiki says she want to see it.
We live. But that's what happened, and she just got jammed up. Go
Good for her.
look into that shit, man.
I'm gonna
That's
check it out.
all this shit has been going on for a minute, man, and that's why
Yeah.
I guess barbecue, ex-cop was like, man, fuck this, man. This shit is out of hand. And like you said, we don't know what's going on the ground.
Right.
We're not hearing from the people, so.
Because those
Yeah,
people,
I
man.
think-
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Cuddy. I'm sorry.
No, I was thinking this is the reason why Congress is trying so hard to ban TikTok. It's one of the places where people can just hop on the phone and
Right.
speak the truth, and it's just hard to control that algorithm.
Well, think about it.
Because
That's
everywhere else.
Well, you
I'm
got
just saying everywhere else you're getting funneled information. And yeah, granted, TikTok has its uses. Its own reason for doing shit, but like that fucking political machine and the propaganda machine in the United States, god damn. Like it is something else, bro.
Well, I think we just saw a prime example of that with the whole. Listen, I'm speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for anybody else on this panel, anybody that's watching. And so, with that being said, I'm not saying who's right or wrong. What I'm saying is, we seen a prime. He cut his camera. We seen a prime example of that with this whole Israel Gaza situation, and we saw, man, that. Due to technology, man, the U.S. and Israel kind of lost control of the narrative with that shit over there, and everybody was kind of, everybody was able to see what was going on, and so now you got these people protesting in these other countries and on these campuses, like, yeah, what you saying ain't true. Y'all saying this shit is a Guardian list. You got Arabs saying, no, motherfucker, that's just a calendar. What are you talking about? Y'all are lying. So I'm just gonna leave it there.
Yeah,
it's about the propaganda. Go ahead.
You can hear it.
We cool with barbecue.
Silence. Well, he was an ex-cop, and so what's the deal? Like, he just started fucking motherfuckers up. What's the deal?
I guess he was one of those dudes. I was like, man, I got to do something because this shit ain't right.
Right.
So
Che
took
Guevara
up arms and got enough dudes on his side and was like, man, we're gonna take over this shit, to the point where the prime minister dipped on over to the Dominican Republic, which is right over the hill. No,
Puerto Rico.
He's in Puerto Rico because the Dominican was like, nah, you can't land your shit here.
Right.
Yeah, you can't even. Yeah, you can't even land your plane here.
You too black, motherfucker.
We good. But he's hiding out in Puerto Rico, and he said he'll step down and do his shit until they vote somebody else in. But
that's what's up. Why they call that brother barbecue, man? I think that's fucked up.
Hey,
so I heard the story.
I don't want to know.
I heard the story that growing up, his mother used to sell barbecue dinners. So he was just the barbecue kid, the barbecue lady kid. And it was just one of those things that stuck. You know what I mean?
Hey, little rib tip. Come on over here.
I was gonna say little chicken wing.
I don't know how true that is, but it sounds more believable than this black dude eating people.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to hear that. Yeah, that's the story I don't
believe it. That's some shit they said about Idi Amin and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they come to find out, they say, yeah, he made mistakes, but he was trying to look out for his people. But when you tell that story, for some odd reason, I could picture him hustling them little plate, them styrofoam containers, him opening it up, got some ribs and potato salad shit all up in there. Yeah.
Hey, y'all seen the photos of him rocking that Freemason shit?
Sauce on bread.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Check out some of the photos of him online, man. He rocking that Freemason shit, like some of the political photos. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
You talking about barbecue or the prime minister?
Yeah,
barbecue.
Okay. All right.
But it's the same thing that they do. It's that political hit job where, like he's a complete savage,
right.
He's an idiot, don't know what he's doing. We seen the same thing with Putin. We seen the same thing with
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, yep. Same thing with Saddam. It's that they set up
bullshit.
Yeah, there's a script that they stick to.
Yeah.
And it's barbarism and he's destroying his own country. Yeah. It's nonsense, man. It's to get everybody on the same page so we can just funnel some better when we fuck it up, overthrow the government. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like
Yeah.
the same script of famous black men. They raped 30 white women and for 70,000 years ago. Sprinkle a little crack on. There
That's
you go.
it.
Mhm.
All right. Okay.
You know that
we know
nigga
that
sitting up
script.
in that house with that white woman. You know he got a piano. I've been working my whole life. I ain't got no piano.
And I'm living in a
fucking
hovel.
I was just thinking that.
Who that nigga on that nag?
Hey, Sugar. I like that name, Sugar.
I like your suit. It's like I give you my tailor's number.
Man, a jig in the street with a tattoo in his mouth.
Right. What was my boy's name? Cantone.
God, yeah.
Cantone.
Cantone and Sugars.
Yeah. I
What
like
you
the
think
sound
about
of that,
Ray?
Yeah.
I like the sound
The
of
sound of that.
Jimmy
About
estimates there's about a day's worth of air in here.
tailored clothes and
I buy off the rack.
Buy off the rack.
Your suits fit you so well.
Well, right. Yeah.
Oh, that was condescending.
Wasn't that a cold ass scene though? Wasn't that a cold motherfucking scene?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
that jealousy. He was looking around like
That's all it was.
Rich
That's all
kept
it was,
fucking
man.
with him. Yeah, yeah. All right.
I ain't that sugar. Nah, I ran a candy store. I ain't
I
that
ran a
sugar.
candy
What are
store,
you
yeah.
talking about?
You lied to me. You lied to me, Ray. Danny Aiello was a smooth motherfucker. You lied to me, Ray.
Rest in
Oh
paradise.
shit! You know
Rest in
that's one of
paradise.
those dudes that I hated from his roles, just from Do the Right Thing and Harlem Nights. Like I just thought this dude was a straight up racist. Like it was so believable.
Oh
Those-
man, I
those
love
are the
the
best
best
actors.
I hated
Those
that
are the best
motherfucker.
actors.
Yes.
And they stir up those feelings in you. Like, man, I can't. If I saw that motherfucker on the street, I'd fuck his ass up. But those are good actors. Those are great actors.
I think it was like the 20th anniversary of Do the Right Thing.
Mhm.
Spike was walking with Danny Aiello, and Danny said, "Yeah, I had to pull from the neighborhood. I didn't say those things."
Yeah.
But I heard other guys say, I said, "You lying, motherfucker!" Now
It
you
rolled
said
off
it
your
too
tongue
good.
too well.
Right?
son.
You know, they was fucking with him. No,
Mhm.
they was bugging out. Was fucking with him.
Mhm.
No, you know what I'm saying?
Another,
Like,
another great actor. But yeah.
oh yeah,
Yes.
Giancarlo, man, Esposito, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I put them up there with Jeffrey Wright, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And shout
Spike
out,
Lee
shout out,
finds them all.
yeah,
Huh?
shout out to them because they won that. They won an Oscar
For American
the other
Fiction.
night. Yeah, for best
dope.
adapted screenplay.
Dope,
They won.
dope. Yeah, man. Jeffrey Wright is probably one of the most underrated motherfucking actors ever, man. That brother might be the best at what he does.
And check out that new movie. That shit is it's dope. It's
American
a little
Fiction?
high. Yeah, it's a little
I
high,
saw it twice. I
highbrow.
bought that
The shit's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What was you about to say, Ken?
This Spike Lee finds the best actors, man. I mean, just
Yeah,
think about it.
think about it.
Esposito, Denzel.
Yep.
There's my alarm for this podcast.
Snipes.
Who's the son
Snipes
from
and
Do the Right Thing?
and Samuel Jackson.
Frank Aiello.
No, the dude with the big nose, the son who wanted to leave
Oh,
the
yeah.
neighborhood.
Pino.
Not
Pino. Yeah.
Not Tucci, yeah. He's bigger than Black.
Yeah, and Spike keep the same cast, mind you. Think about all the movies he put them guys in different roles.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, Spike's been on it. You know, he stick with his people, and and transform these people into juggernauts. So
man, look,
yeah,
I wish
shout out to
Spike
Spike. All right, man, we can keep this train rolling, man. Get off a barbecue because I'm getting hungry.
John Turturro. John Turturro. Samuel L. Yep. All right, what we got? What we got, baby?
Oh, we got the woman in what was this,
Denver.
Colorado?
Yeah, Denver.
Yeah. So SWAT raided her house with that Find My iPhone app looking for a stolen